Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. I could not sleep, so, this is where we are right now. So anyways, I just got done, playing this with my friend Marissa a little while ago, and we made pretty good progress. We're still in HR2. Anyways, I got to outfit my Palico. You know, I was looking at my original profile, and I was like, oh man, I made so much progress before. And I was like, however am I going to catch up? And then I realized I really didn't make that much progress. I'm only HR3 on my other one. Hermit Grab, Slay Hermitars. So we're just going to do some of these small quests. I mean, granted, I don't really have to, but, you know, it is what it is. We're just going to go ahead and do it, because why not? You know, I need all the extra supplies that I can get. And I do want to at least get into one of the other villages. Blah, blah. I know I said I was going to do most of this on my own. I think I already deposited everything, so I don't really think I have to worry about nothing. But I kind of just want to get into some of this. But no, what was it we fought today? So we fought a Nibble Snarf today, which was annoying. Really annoying. We fought Malfestio. Again, something that was pretty annoying. Not, like, too terrible, but Malfestio is not, like, that bad. But can someone tell me if Malfestio is, like, specific to Generations Ultimate? Because me and Marissa were talking about it, and I was like, when did Malfestio appear? Because the thing is, like, I started with Rise, and obviously Malfestio's not in Rise. And I know Malfestio's not in World. And then, Malfestio's not in the app, which is Monster Hunter Now. I have yet to run into them in any other game so far, outside of this one. So I had no idea, like, where, Malfestio originated as a monster. So, definitely something I'm gonna have to look into, because I don't know, it's interesting to me. Washa, washa. But, oh, go figure. My dogs, it's nearly 6, so they've already started their nonsense. Oh, Zoe and Zeus, it's too early. It's too early for that nonsense. People are just going to work. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. I love my dogs to death, don't get me wrong, but they would bark at a possum farting. Like, that is how they are. So, and like I said, it's either a bark of what is outside because they have anxiety, or it's a bark of there are people outside and they are not in here petting me and therefore I'm mad about it. Zoe, especially, she'll have dreams and she'll bark in her sleep. She gets the bubble barks. So, but yeah. No, I was actually pretty surprised. I had asked Marissa, what she wanted to play today, because, you know, I have specific days with my friends. It is the easiest way to kind of, like, manage time. I have found, like, when I was younger, I made no plans. I basically was just, like, I would hit up people and just be like, hey, what are you doing? You know, let's find something to do. I'm bored, you know, or whatever. That's how I functioned as a whole, right? And I don't see anything wrong with that. But then, as I became an adult, I found that my friendships were a lot more harder to manage. There were people that started to, I guess, basically, you know, if you weren't feeding into that friendship, if you weren't nourishing the friendship in a certain way, then they, you know, they weren't interested. They weren't interested in your friendship. So I started, I guess, like, trying to figure out how best to foster these friendships, to feed them and manage them. What I found was that unless I make plans and schedule stuff, there's just not enough time. Because I've always had a ton of friends, and there's just not enough time in a day, to freaking manage these friendships, right? If you have a bunch of them. And I'm not, like, bragging or anything, but I do have a pretty decent amount of friends. And so I do schedule times with my friends, specific times. Now with Marissa, it's a lot more random. Oh, I do need to go fishing eventually in here. Aww. But yeah, I do tend to schedule time, but lately, since she's been awake more often whenever I get home. I asked her today, I was like, what do you want to play? And she ended up telling me that she wanted to play Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, because I have tasked her. I basically said that as our friendship goal for the year 2025, she is to play all the multiplayer in all the Monster Hunters that I'm playing, so... I don't know. That's the best way to show your friends you love them, right? Is you torture them, I think. That's how it's supposed to go, right? We also established today that I'm a masochist. We were going through the Jurassic Frontier. At least I think that's what it's called. I don't know. We were going through one of the maps. It was from Monster Hunter 1 and Monster Hunter Freedom. And, Marissa went into Zone 6, and she was like, I'm not able to do this. She's like, right? She's like, I can't go to Zone 5 from Zone 6. I was like, yeah, you can. You just climb the mountain, you know? And she went, oh, that's right. There's vines or whatever. And then she's like, how was I to know that? And I said, I don't know. I was like, man, it's almost like you've never played Monster Hunter 1 or Monster Hunter Freedom. She was like, yeah, I did for like 15 minutes, and then I put it down because it's crap. and I started to laugh because she's not wrong. It's bad. It's not good. You know? Oh man, stuff like that just cracks me up. Oh, poor Snaggle. Bruce Rock. But yeah, no, just stuff like that just makes me laugh. And then that's when I was like, well, I played it, because she's like, I played it for 15 minutes, then put it down because it is not a good game. And I was like, fair. And then she was like, and I laughed, and I was like, I wish I would have, you know, learned that lesson. And I was kind of laughing about it. And then that's when I was like, I think I'm a masochist. She's like, no, I definitely think you're a masochist. I was like, don't agree. Like, that's not fair. And she's like, no, you do a lot of stuff that I would agree. You are absolutely a masochist. Bombberry. I'm trying to remember if I need a bomb berry for something. I probably do. So, like, I probably shouldn't turn it down. But also... I don't know. I'll figure it out later, you know? Let's see. I definitely want the Tetsukabra stuff, though. Not even gonna lie. All my fighters are, like... occupied. Because I want those Tetsukabra parts. Not even gonna lie. Eh, whatever. Oh, that's gonna be hard to get. There we go. I don't mind the Meowster Hunters, but damn, they could be kind of complicated. Do you have anything for me? What do you need? Exchange for items, special goods. Nope. I don't need limited goods. Okay. Anywho. We're heading back this way. I need to buy more Palico partners, but I just spent a lot of money on upgrades. So... what do you got for me, old man? Hello again, Hunter. Have you had the chance to try the airship I mentioned? You're most welcome to stay here, of course, but I urge you to go out and see the world, to expand your horizons. I've sent letters introducing you to the village chiefs and the other members of the guild, so you should be welcomed in any village you may visit. Just mind that you present yourself to each chief as soon as you arrive in their villages. As the Academy saying goes, in search for truth one must walk 1,000 miles. You've come far, Hunter. You must go further. Go forth now, and do the Academy proud. Okay, so this is basically him saying get the fuck out. We could go and finish all these other small quests. I am not worried about it right now, because we can come back to those at any time. So I learned this kind of the hard way, because I never had played this game before, and I wasn't really sure how it was structured, and so I actually had to look it up, which is kind of embarrassing. So basically the way that this is structured is you have your hunter rank, and then you have your village rank. And there are 4 villages, 4 main villages. There's Burna, Kokoto, Pokke, and Yokumo. And so once you have finished everything in one village, you basically have to follow the quests, right? So the red quests are your main quests, and the yellow quests are your optional quests. So once you run out of main quests to do in one section, you essentially have to open your map, and then you're going to pick a village, and you're going to go there, if there's a red quest, to kind of complete the story. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to Kokoto Village, and this will look familiar for some of you. I feel nostalgic and traumatized all at the same time. Alright, so we are now in Kokoto Village. So obviously this is the location of Monster Hunter 1 and Monster Hunter Freedom. So we're gonna go ahead and talk to the Elder here and introduce ourselves. Huh, you here for an autograph, youngin'? Oh, you're the young hunter from the Y Academy. Looks like the Y Academy should have included some diapers with their letters of introduction. Listen good, kiddo, because I'm only introducing myself once. I'm the Kokoto Village Chief. Now let me tell you what a real hunter is, because you look in need of some learning. Some hunters are lone wolves, others are hoarders, and still others aim for triumph as a team. Of course, everyone's different, but every hunter knows how to bring out their own talents. You've still got a long way to go, Jaggy Bait. Good thing the hero of Kokoto is here to teach you. That said, you'll be needing a place to shack up while you're here. You can use the house near the entrance. It actually belongs to another hunter, but they're not here, so it's all yours now. In exchange, you better get your rear in gear, and when we've got any work for you, no slacking. You can bet most of the work's gonna have you crawling around the verdant hills in this village. The hero of Kokoto is no stranger to compassion, of course. I'll be sure to start you off with something easy. So he wants us to slay the Velocidrome. Fine. So that's basically the direction we go in now. So, where does this lead to? Okay, so one thing you'll notice is you cannot really go to places, okay? So obviously you can't go to the Kokoto farm. That's not a place you can go to. Same as the training area. You can't go to the training area either. But you can get Pookie. But yeah, so you can get Poogie. You can have a Poogie in every... There we go. Oh, look at the little moss Poogie. You can get a Poogie in every village. Change costume, Wishing Star, Black Honey, Blue Droth jumpsuit, Cotton Candy, Buzzy Bee, Pink Frog, Gammoth, Pig and Yukata, Pumpkin PJs, the Heart Empress. But yeah, you can have a Poogie in every town, and that's one of my favorite things about this game. And obviously we do get a house, so we can go in here, we can go into our house, we can put down Pookie, which I'm going to. There you go, buddy. But yeah, you can put Poogie down. And it is basically the same as any other, or it's the same as when we, what was I gonna say? It's the same as when you play Freedom. It's the same house. I'm so stupid. The only difference is it has the buddy board in here that looks a little bit different. Yeah. So anyways. But all I wanted was a Poogie, so it's all that matters. And he'll follow you around town, and he'll run away if you, like, pet him wrong or whatever. You must be the new, yep. Higher. Let's see. I mean, we have 22,000, so I mean, we can still buy more. Oh. Hire special. We already hired all our specials. Alright, thanks. We need more fighter palicos is what we need. Anyways. Oh, here's the Hell Hunters. You got some nerve to interrupt the Hell Brothers. It's our post-hunt victory drink. That's right, the Hell Brothers. You've never heard of that. How is it even possible? Kids today. Well, whatever, listen up and listen good. We're nomads and slayers of the strongest beasts in the world. Ladies see us and faint before our rugged manliness. Kids see us and burst into tears. I'm the bad brother, the mad brother. That's right, I'm the red hell hunter. Psh, listen to this guy, wasting even a picosecond to explain himself to you, but I'll have you know. We may have been beaten to the punch a few times, clobbering some elder dragons, but we're still the best hunters in the world. I'm the rad brother, the ironclad brother. Kids see me and wet their pants. That's right, I'm the black hell hunter. Now that you know who we are, step off before our awesomeness makes you leave a puddle right where you stand. You didn't pass out at the sight of us, so I'll give you a gift. Now leave the hunting to us, you dig? Okay, anyways. So anybody with yellow, you'll want to talk to them, because sometimes they'll have some optional quests that you want to take care of, so... You're a hunter, right? I can tell from your haunting gaze. The village is known for famous hunters like our chief, the hero Kokoto. Hero Koto, if you will. That draws a lot of the other hunters here, too. You're here for the same reason. No? You're a Waikatami hunter? Well, that must mean, Nope, sorry, I got nothing for that one. Anyways, I'm sure you guessed by now, but I'm the one that they call the legendary gunner. But a while back I got an injury that forced me into retirement for a while, and now I hunt to while away the time. Of course, I can still teach you a thing or two when it comes to bow guns. There's nothing bogus about me. Okay, that's stupid. Cool. So far nobody's got any optional quests. It's mostly just lame shit. Anyways, if we want to take a quest, we have to talk to this girl here. And she'll basically give us our basic quest. So we're gonna go for low, level 2. Now, I'm sure you've seen the freaking symbols by the quests. Essentially that tells you what village it's needed for. So, the sword basically is the symbol for Kokoto. This symbol is for Burna. This one I believe is for Pokke. But yeah. And anything with a yellow bubble by it means that that's a quest that we have to do, so. And then, unlike Freedom and stuff, we actually have a chef here, so we can go ahead and order a meal. I'm gonna go ahead and just do the most basic stuff. The animation is still the same, even though the chef's a little different, so it's not gonna be any different from each one. But sometimes it's fun just to watch. I told this to Marissa, though. Fondue, I'm not fond of fondue. It's not my thing. I remember when I was in high school, I was taking German, and I ended up sick the day that we had to do the fondue or whatever. I had, like, this really strange, like, allergic reaction to something. So I had to stay all day in the nurse's office because they couldn't figure out, like, what was going on with me. And I guess I was really lucky in that aspect because, my friend, my best friend at the time, Kirsten, oh, look at that. Beautiful cutscene. So nostalgic. I bet this would be cool for anybody that had played Monster Hunter 1 and they're like, oh, I feel it. You know, I feel the nostalgia. Anyways, so my best friend at the time, Kirsten, the nurse's office was located right across from the cafeteria. And I guess they had done like a whole day of like fondue, because it was like culture day or something. And for German, for some odd reason, they were doing fondue. When I think of Germany, I do not think of fondue. I think of other things like Spätzle or you know, freaking, you know, bratwurst or, you know, something like that, you know? Freaking schnitzel, that sort of thing. Or just their bread in general, like freshly made bread. Ooh, or freaking Leberkäse, even though most of them don't like Leberkäse. I like Leberkäse because I like bologna, and to me Leberkäse is really good. Oh, or even like an Emmentaler Breze, like that would be foods that I would think of. Anyways, me and my hungry ass aside, freaking, I remember Kirsten coming into the nurse's office, and she was like, oh, you are so lucky that you missed today. Because I was really upset. I was mad that I was missing Culture Day. And she goes, you are so lucky that you missed out today. She's like, the fondue? She's like, it's disgusting. And all I remember is that I was like, how can fondue be bad? So then years later, years later, I got a fondue set. And I was so excited. It was like my housewarming gift from somebody. And I got this fondue set. And I couldn't wait to use it. And I ended up, you know, using it as intended. You know, and we had all sorts of meats and stuff to dip into this cheese. Fucking nasty. It's just, it's gross. Like, it's gross. Fondue is disgusting. I'll do, like, a chocolate fountain, fine. You know, white chocolate, dark chocolate. Chocolate fountains, chocolate fountain fondue, fine. You know, you won. You win me over with that one. Cheese fondue, as a lover of cheese, I think cheese fondue is nasty. But anyways, I was mentioning this to Marissa the other day, when we were talking about, like, the fondue. I was like, our hunter would have to be so freaking constipated eating that much cheese. Like, just the amount of fondue, if you're eating before every quest, if you're eating before every single freaking quest, like, I can't even imagine it. It'd be so gross. Oh, it'd be so nasty. Like, our hunter would not be able to poop. That's just facts. And anybody who has ever eaten massive amounts of cheese, I know can relate, okay? You can't even judge me for that one. You know what, you two? Stay up there. Stay up there. You are all that I need. I will say that the closer that we get to the end of these quests, or the closer we get to, like, where I was, that's what I'm trying to say. The closer we get to where I was on my main account on this game, the closer we get to those freaking transport quests that I'm not looking forward to. I have never in my life thought that I would have to create a build specifically for transporting items, but this game is way too brutal. And so I've actually been leveling up some of my armor just so I could transport items. Because I already know it's gonna happen. I'll have to transport eggs and freaking fossils and everything in between. So I've been trying to make those transport jewels and stuff. I don't even need huskberries. But I'm already here. There we go. Quest complete. I want to start unlocking the better dishes, which means I have to start doing the optional quests. But so far, no optional quests have really popped up for delivery options, but I don't think it pops up just in Yokumo, so I know that there's some in Pokke as well, so I'm waiting for those to pop up. Looks like you got some points. Here you go. Here's your special permit. Here's your gourmet voucher. Okay, so, here you go. I did your quest. Walby Oblongo's uncle. Looks like the new squirt's got some promise. Complete more villager requests and you'll get Kokoto contribution points, which you can check in the request log. In my day, we had to tattoo our points on our arms to keep track, all the way up to our shoulders. Anyways, don't think you're done yet, kiddo. Come talk when you're ready for more work. Well, okay. The Verdant Hills are outstanding. The area is lush and it provides us with almost everything we need. It's not all sunshine and felines out there. No siree, it's got a monster I need booted out. Show me that you can handle this pest and maybe I'll let you take on the villagers' requests. Now get to it while you're still lean and limber. So he wants us to take on the Velocidrome. So you've been working hard for Kokoto. Here's a little something for your trouble. Okay, so we will get things like Kokoto tickets. Essentially, it just lets us take on, or it lets us forge the standard armor for that village. So like the basic armor for Kokoto, it lets us make that. It's more for glam than anything, since the armor's not great. It's more for just, like, nostalgia's sake. So we're gonna be facing the Velocidrome. Increases combination success rate, makes it decreases damage taken, more health recovery from items, and herbs and bitter herbs always work. Increases damage from barrel bombs, don't need that. Prevents knockback, no. Halves duration, no. Extends invulnerability, no. Makes it easier to mount monsters, no. I always want the sharpening time. Besides, a Velocidrome's not going to be anything, really. So we'll be fine. It's all fine. My lovely wife, bless her heart, knows I love mushrooms, so she went to the Verdant Hills to pick some. On the way, a Velocidrome attacked her. You've got to make it safe so that she can go back. Okay, so I don't really think I'll have to paintball this thing since the Velocidrome pretty much goes within the same areas. Kind of just keeps within the same things. But we'll see. I also haven't been checking my Meowster Hunters, and I need to do that after every quest, but I get where that could be annoying, especially when recording. So the Velocidrome is generally, you can find him in basically any zone. I usually find him in Zone 3, Zone 4, or Zone 5. So, usually in Zone 3 for introduction, and then he jumps between 4 and 5. But, like I said, I haven't played this in a minute, and I was trying to guess the other day, like, where this creature might be. And I wasn't doing myself any favors. But I also know he shows up in Zone 8. Is it Zone 8? But yeah, I tend to get my Monster Hunter games mixed up a lot. There he is. The Velocidrome. Yeah, it would have been nice to fight you before because I needed my bone katana materials and you weren't there, so, you know, would have been nice, but whatever. Mostly the only thing I hate about him is how often he's gonna jump, like, right at the edge of the map. And that's, like, the last thing we want him to do. Because you can go into other sections of the map, obviously. Since these aren't open maps like they would be in Rise or things like that, so... I don't know why, but I remember being so worried facing the Velocidrome. And I think it's because I saw how fast it was moving, and I was like, oh god, it's so fast. But honestly, its moves are so... In a way, it's so predictable, even if I still get hit by it, you know, it's because, one, I know I'm not going to take that much damage, but also, two, like I said, it's just, it really is a predictable sort of, like, monster. But I've also only had 3 hours sleep, so... I can't imagine playing this game on the 3DS, and that's what I was telling Marissa earlier when we were playing. I was like, can you imagine playing this game on 3DS? And her response shocked me, because she went, yes, I could. And I was like, are you fucking serious? She's like, yeah, I can imagine playing it on the 3DS, and then I can imagine shutting my 3DS and throwing it across the room. And I was like, yeah, exactly. I was like, that's my thought. I was like, I would just be playing this, I'd be trying to work with the 3DS, with the camera and everything else, and I was like, and I would immediately just be like, yeah, no, this sucks. That's why, like I said in my other video, I'm so thankful that I never freaking, you know, played Monster Hunter earlier, and now I can enjoy it. I can actually really enjoy it, even with its challenges and its jank, you know? Nice. Look at that. I hit that bomb and it just took them both out. Not even gonna complain. Oh yeah, and if you guys are curious about the weapon that I've been using, I did find a way to upgrade my blade so that I actually had the Tetsukabra weapon. So it's called the Aikichi. Right now, I am on level, oh god, is it level 4 or level 5? So I've been trying to level that up. Right now, I need Tigrex claws, I think, to upgrade it further. So that's gonna be a minute because I don't even know when we fight a Tigrex. So I'm just kind of upgrading things as we go to see if I can open up any more like weapon lines that could be useful. So I've kind of been upgrading everything here and there just to see if there's things that I want specifically. Ooh, look at that. Look at that end screen. Just a burst of red. We love to see it. I actually have the funniest end screen, and I saved it to my Facebook, and I need to send it to Marissa because she got so tired of the monster we were fighting. She was like, I'm gonna blow it up. And so my end screen is her just hitting the barrel bomb, and you just see her character flying back because she basically blew herself up just to take out this monster. And it was so funny. It was hilarious. Oh, hello. Yep, airship ticket. Alright, here you go, old man. You're alive. Guess you really are a Academy hunter, but are your nappies still dry? Baha. Now, I know the Academy's got you around their bony, nerdy little fingers, but you should lend a hand to some of the villagers here in Kokoto, too. I rounded up some quests already, so go take a look. Also, I put in a word at the smithy to let you forge something spiffy, traditional Kokoto hunter armor. Its defense might not be that great, but its nostalgia is through the roof. Go try it on, kiddo. I don't want it, but thanks. Okay, so we can technically now take villager requests. Obviously, they will show up in the form of optional quests, but we don't have any right now. So our stuff technically here is done. Store items. So this is where we would essentially just move on to the next village. I mean, because that's really all that there is to do. Poogie. Poogie. Look at you, so cute. Alright, so, unfortunately, my Streamlabs crashed. But welcome to Pokke Village. You missed the cutscene for it. But, for a lot of people, Pokke Village is the nostalgic area. You didn't really miss much. Basically, after I was done petting Poogie, there was no villager requests. So I went and I bought my Bone Wolf Katana. I looked at the upgrades for it. There really was nothing. Hello, hunters. This is your first visit to Pokke Village. I'm the guide for Pokke's most famous tourist attraction, the Mystery Cave. You've never heard of it? How appalling. You must see, it's a must-see for any hunter worth their sushi fish. It houses the Meowsive sword used by the Pokke Chief's ancestors, which was thought to have been lost to us forever. But we unearthed it, thanks in part, of course, to the chief, Treshy, and the village hunters. Well, there's no positive proof one way or another that it's the real thing, but you should take a look for yourself. So you're ready to visit the one and only Mystery Cave. Heck yeah! Ooh. Look at this big old thing. Alright. Welcome, hunter, to Pokke's massive tourist attraction, the Mystery Cave. Generations ago, there lived a giant Wyverian warrior, an ancestor of our very own Pokke Chief. They were a warrior of possum strength who took down one of the most vicious beasts to ever have soared the skies. The powerful Meowster defeated, they spent their last days near this very spot, leaving behind this Meowsive sword. Well, there's no positive proof one way or another that's the real thing, but you should take a look for yourself. That is really cool, but now we can leave. Now that we've done our touring. Okay, I'm not gonna buy any more helpers for right now. But anywho, what do you want, mister? God, he's old. Yes, oh, you must be the hunter sent by the, what was it again? Oh, the Academy, yes, yes. You look competent enough. I wouldn't expect anything less from the academy, mind you. As for me, I'm a retired old man. The woman over there is the village chief. Oh, no need to run off just yet, child. I may be old, but I've still got some use in me. I spent years researching elder dragons at the Dragon Watch. My knowledge of them is unequaled. Fear not, you won't encounter an elder dragon anytime soon. Just preparing you for the worst. Thanks, I guess. Alright, and here is the Poke Chief. She's so adorable. It's like, you there, how would you like to be the new spokesperson for our new one-of-a-kind attraction? Not too old, not too ugly, you'll be perfect. Why Academy? Oh, I should have known. My apologies, Hunter. Shall we have a proper introduction then? I'm the chief of Pokke Village. Pokke is a charming village near the Arctic Ridge. Facilities to satisfy all your needs. And easily accessible by airship, a remote mountain paradise. How'd you like that pitch, eh? Pokke Village may not be too well known just yet, but we'll put you to work and put Pokke on the map. You can use the house on your left down from the entrance, and you'll find everything you need there. Now that that's settled, let's put you to work. We can't have any backwater Mufa villages outstrip us here. And since our village hunters are out of town, there's been a lot of work piling up. Now, have you ever been to the Arctic Ridge? You'll need to know your way around for sure. Let's get you started with a basic quest. Be sure to take notes, and don't forget to take hot drinks from the supply box to keep warm. Alright, so we have to slay the Gyapre. Not too bad. Not too bad. I want to find the Poogie. So where's Poogie? I think last time I found Poogie over here. Yep, there's Poogie. Look at Poogie in their little outfit. Look at you. You're cute. Now, change costume. It's the Ludroth jumpsuit. Yes, I love it. Now, I'm gonna pick you up. We're gonna take you inside. 'Cause it's too cold out here. So we gotta go put you somewhere warm. Yeah. Here you go. Now you can be all nice and toasty. Right? So you guys are probably seeing that I'm getting all these rewards. They're nothing crazy. It basically is just like, if you see Poogie doing something special, you get these like little trophies. You can add them to your guild card. That's really all it is. So, nothing too nuts. Alright, I don't need to store any of my items. No, we're all good. Okay, let's go after the Gyapre. So we're gonna pick it up from our little quest giver here. Hi. Slay the Gyapre. Yep. I technically don't need anything to raise my attack, but at the same time, like, I always just do it regardless. Again, still the same animation. I would have liked to have a unique animation, but it is what it is. Gyapre went after my Popo. After I drove him up, more keep showing up. Time to put him on the endangered list. Whoop. This map is so gorgeous. It's one of my favorites. Again, just look how pretty that is. Alright, the Gyapre, they're usually in the caves. So, we're gonna go ahead and just chug a hot drink down. Call it a day. Might as well just max out our stamina too. Let's see. Usually they are in 5, for sure. Oh hey, Veggie Elder, what's up? It's cold in here. Ow. Thank you. Yep. Geoprey. And everybody's like, those are just Velociprey. No, they're white Velociprey. This is one thing that drove me nuts playing freaking Freedom, right? Because you obviously have Velociprey. You have Velociprey and you have white Velociprey. And there's a different armor set for the white Velociprey. There's like a special, freaking special thing for them, right? And so what's crazy to me is when I played this and I saw, after I'd played Freedom, right? Because I played Generations Ultimate first. So when I was playing Freedom, I remember thinking, and I know I said it aloud in one of the videos, I was like, is that Velociprey a different color? And I was like, huh, shiny Velociprey, and I was kind of laughing about it. But I was like, where had I seen that before? And then I went back to Generations Ultimate, and this is before I had my captured card. And then I saw that it was called a Geoprey. And I'm like, because I came back to these missions, and I'm like, get out of my way, Geoprey. And then I saw it, and I was like, this is just a white Velociprey. And I laughed, because I'm like, okay, so they basically just made it a different monster. Why? Like, what was the purpose? What was the thought process behind all this? You know? But yeah, so I'm just like, okay, that's kind of lazy. They could have done something else, but, you know, it is what it is. I am hungry. I want coffee. That's what I want. So we're gonna go into Zone 6, see if we can find any more. We can't. Those are Blangos. And we don't want to fight Blangos because they're annoying. I guess we could go probably into 3 if we check Zone 8 and 7 and there's nothing. More Blangos. Ah, but we do have some Geoprey here with the Blangos. Small monsters will ruin your day in these games, man. Especially the really flighty ones. So, not even gonna lie. I say that as a Blango, like, literally gets all up in my business. So I'll take you out too, I don't even care. These hands ready E for everyone. But I miss out on carving whenever they don't cooperate. Yeah, if you have carve anxiety, which I guess is what it's called, where you have to carve right away, Generations Ultimate is not great for that. But it could be worse. I mean, it's not as bad as Freedom, for sure. So there's that. Freedom, the freaking corpses disappeared like damn near immediately, so I mean, good luck. Good luck. I'm watching that Bullfango because that's probably more likely to get me in any sort of, like, trouble. No, good. Go ahead. Come at me, bro. Yeah, Marissa was like, oh, the reason why they... Because I had this Jagia that kept, like, hopping backwards. And I was like, stop evading me. Like, what is your problem? She's like, oh, well, the quest is complete and they're supposed to, like, leave you alone after that. They're programmed that way. And I was like, no, bullshit. Because the minute I go to carve one of these motherfuckers... I was like, they are going to come at me. I was like, they are immediately going to come at me. And I was like, that is how this operates. This is how this works. Oh, these angles. You know what? I'm not even mad that I didn't get to carve it. Because, you know, screw Bullfango. I will bully the Bullfango. They have it coming every time. Like I said, we love to see an explosion of red. Means that we're doing our job. We got some nice ice crystals in there. Nice. Alright, so what is it? The Geodrome or Bulldrome that I'll have to fight? Probably a Bulldrome? Maybe? Take a peek. What is it? Special permit. I don't want your special permits. Life powder. Thank you. Voucher. Okay. I will take those. But I don't care about the special permits. Blango Pelt, Ypres Scale, Mulberry, Old Pickaxe. Okay. Hey Grandma, we're back. Speedy work, Hunter, just what I like to see. The villagers are mighty grateful too. By helping me to make Pokke a better place, villagers will reward you with Pokke contribution points. You can check the request log. There's still a lot to do. Alright, there's a monster making a nuisance of itself in the Arctic Ridge. This is horrendous for PR. Take care of it, and I'll let you take on villager requests too. And before you go, mind you take extra hot drinks. Okay. And if you succeed, the smithy will have something for you. You've been doing a lot of hard work. Here's a Pokke ticket. Okay, so... let's see. Let's see what Grandma has for us. Oh, a Bulldrome. This will be easy. Alright. So, speaking of... Alright, time to bully the Bulldrome. So basically this dude wants to make a pelt out of Bulldrome. I mean, they do look fluffy, not gonna lie. So... I don't even know why I would bother with the flash bomb, but... we're just gonna go ahead and drink this ahead of time, even though I don't really think it's needed. We're gonna max out our stamina. Okay. Bulldrome is probably in what, Area 6, probably? We'll just take that gander, that guess. Hello, Popo. Big old Popo. And there's some Manteca. Alright, there's a Bullfango. So we're already on a good path. Oh, well, look at that. Bulldrome. We don't really want to waste a paintball on him. Really? It's the other Bullfango that are gonna make this annoying? So I should just take them out first, honestly. The only thing with Bullfango is he can turn on a dime. So, like, he can literally... You want to stand at, like, a weird angle, because otherwise he, like, will hit you regardless. And he will, like, pause a charge, and I don't know, he's just got... Like I said, he's got weird angles, so... So, like, whenever he's throwing one of his tantrums, that's when you, like, really want to get into, like, hitting him. He doesn't have a lot of HP, though, and I think it's because of how quickly he charges and stuff, so they basically just tried to balance him out by not giving him a lot of HP. I don't know, but he tends to run pretty quick. He also runs a lot, too. He does not like to be bullied, for sure. So he will run a lot. He'll just kind of, like, pitter-patter away and be like, yeah, no, this is not for me. And he's already dead. Jesus. Like I said, he doesn't have a lot to him. Granted, these are only 2-star quests, so, you know, can't really say much on that, but... Oh. Nice. Whetstone, Bulldrome Tusk, nice, nice, nice. Oh, it's the smallest Bulldrome I've run into. Florian's now level 8, nice. Melkor is like level 16 because I've been doing all the hub stuff. Airship ticket? Thank you. Alright, you defeated the Bulldrome. Terrific job, Hunter. I'll prepare a press release right away. You've proven yourself. I'll let the villagers know they can count on you for a request. I've already passed along a few of them to the quest counter. When you're ready, go ahead and take a look. I've already arranged it so that you can make a Mafu Mofu armor. A full set will make hot drinks obsolete. Wear it everywhere, and if people ask, tell them you got it from the wonderful village of Pokke. Okay, so that's basically all of our main quests complete until we go to Yokumo. We're not going to go to Yokumo in this episode, though, because obviously, you know, I only have a certain amount of time that I can play. But anyways, leave a like if you like this video and you want to see more. It seems like a lot of people are enjoying MHGU playthrough. A lot more than my Sunbreak stuff. I was actually surprised. Since Sunbreak is so popular. But yeah, so leave a like if you like this video and you want to see more. If you have any tips, tricks, or advice, go ahead and leave them in the comment section down below. Next episode, we will be going to Yokumo. We'll keep doing the main quest, and then we'll start getting back into, like, the smaller sub-quests and stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for your continued support on my videos, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Alright. Ciao, you guys.